What's up, dudes? Imagine this. You boot up a video game you played millions of times. Same title screen, same music, but something's a little off. A character's standing somewhere they're not supposed to be. The music glitches, then cuts. And then you see a message. I've been waiting. I'm turning that shit off because I'm a scaredy cat. But anyway, tonight we're talking about haunted video games or haunted video game. I don't know if the game's haunted or there's a ghost playing your video game. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's get into it. Dudes, welcome to Paranormal Dudes podcast, episode 96. I didn't have to look this time. I just remembered. Hello. Oscar's here. Jesse's here. I feel like we're interchanging, but last episode it was just the three of us. Buddy's still out. He'll be back, promise. But we're here tonight because we're going to talk about haunted games and everything around it. So I don't know if this has ever happened to either of you. Jesse doesn't play video games, so.
Yes, I do, Sergio.
Oh, you do? What do you play?
I play
Candy Crush.
I play Overcooked. I play Fallout.
What's Overcooked?
Overcooked is fun.
Oh my God, it's like the most funnest game ever.
Interesting.
Yeah, like you have to play it with like 3 or more players or else it's not fun.
Well, before I jump into it then, any game that you played before, have you ever played it a little bit, then you went out and I don't know, you went to go take a shit or a piss or something, you came back, or you went to go get a snack, you came back and the game wasn't how you left it. Has that ever happened to you guys?
Mm-hmm.
That's happened to me many times. Now, when I was younger, I thought it was more my brothers touched the controller and I'm already yelling at them. How dare you? I haven't saved the game yet. I haven't saved my progression. I'm going to sound old, but when you were younger, everything was on a memory card and there was no auto save for the most part. So you had to physically press start, go save it, and then continue playing the game, which prolonged the game even further. But there was a time where I was playing a specific game that's kind of scary. I love scary games. I don't know if you guys noticed. If you see our other YouTube channel, it's called Pixels. We play some scary games on there. We haven't filmed in a while, but needless to say, especially when I'm playing those types of games like Demonologist or Phasmophobia, things start to happen. It could be because you're invoking stuff within the game as well, and it could transcend into real life outside of the game. So there's times where I'll be playing these games and I start to hear noises, or it just like the energy around me starts to change. Do you guys have any? Not necessarily similar to mine, because obviously the games I'm playing are inherently scary or they're horror games. But has anything creepy happened to you guys with video games?
I feel like video games are creepy in general. Like it doesn't even have to be a creepy game. Like there's been times where we were just like playing like Fallout or this other one that was kind of like Doomsday type for hours, and you just get like a creepy feeling, like almost like when you stop playing, you're kind of like looking like around, like watching your
You're like, is this real life?
yeah,
Is
like
this real life? Yeah.
I mean, like it's like I don't know. It's like weird. Like you're in a time warp or something. I don't know.
I know what you mean. What about you, Oscar?
Yeah, I think the first time I ever felt that was when I played Left 4 Dead.
That's a good one.
Just with like, I mean, playing at night, 2 in the morning, like just you're zoned in on just that, and every sound is like amplified, right? But I
Yeah.
think the most recent time where I felt like that was playing Phasmophobia,
Oh,
like
yeah.
because then I try to go downstairs for something, and I'm like, oh, hell
He
no,
turns on
dude.
all the lights.
I'm like,
to
Google,
go
turn
get a
on
glass of
all the
water.
living room lights.
Yeah, for sure. I think everybody's experienced that one way or another, especially gamers or people that have played video games. But yeah, it's so
I
ultimately for
wonder.
you guys. What's that?
I wonder how it is playing one of those games like now, like with VR, opposed to like before, where it's just like you're freaked out because you're
Mhm.
playing a scary game, kind of like in a dark room.
Right.
Because
So I've never done it, but someone that's adjacently a part of Paranormal Dudes used to be on the cast. He plays VR, and I've seen him play it, and he's screaming. Ethan, he plays VR. A lot of horror games in VR, and I think he's going to be doing the same with his new YouTube channel. But I'm sure the experience is tenfold opposed to sitting at a score on your couch and playing the game itself. But overall, okay, what game messed you up as a kid? Whether it was a psychological thing or it really did scare you, or it was kind of, I know Jesse, like, nothing scares me, but
I'm trying to think. King Koopa was scary, and those things that used to
okay,
throw machetes at you, that was traumatizing. Those little red things that would like you.
little red things.
The little red, like the lines, the fire lines that like you'd have to run under or over. That was scary.
Or the fireball things.
Not the fireballs. They were like sticks that would go like in a circle.
Oh, it was the little turtles, right? The little turtles would throw the sticks.
That there was a turtles that threw the sticks, and then on the walls there were like these things that would go around in a circle, and they were
Okay.
some like once you get higher in the levels, like they would turn into fire.
Right.
Those were
Okay.
creepy.
What about you? What about for you, Ask? What game messed you up as a kid?
I think the first game that like gave me fear was the Aladdin game on Super Nintendo. Dude, when I hit Jafar, I was like, dude, I'm trying to find this level specific. All right, right here. Let me share this. Let's
see.
Playing this at night was this level specifically right here, where he's like a snake or whatever, and you have to like avoid the fire and the doors and all that stuff. And like the music was just scary. Like,
yeah,
for the generation,
and that was
this
the
is how it
hardest
looks like.
level, right?
It's the last one. This is pretty much how you beat it. This is what the game comes the cassette look like.
Oh, the Super Nintendo, yeah.
So like that. But the game that kind of messed me up, I would have to say, was Constantine on PS2.
Okay.
And also Slenderman on PC when it was like on a website.
Oh, hell no. I'm not play that damn game.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. For me, it was, I love dinosaurs, okay? But I don't know if you guys have heard of this game before. It's called Dino Crisis. It's the same, I think it's Namco. I think it is Namco. Is it? Yeah. No, it's not. It's Capcom. It's actually Capcom. So it's the same makers from Resident Evil. I remember playing it as a younger fella. I wasn't like young. It came out like in 1999. But this was like late nights. It's just me chilling, playing this game. and it's a horror video game about dinosaurs. And it scared the shit out of me. It made you feel isolated, made you feel alone. Uh, and that's how I felt as a kid playing this game. And it was the first game that freaked me out. And it was on PlayStation 1. Or no, it was on PS2, I think. I don't remember, dude.
On PlayStation. Did you see when I shared it?
Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it was PlayStation.
PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation.
PlayStation. Yeah, it honestly scared me, and I think one way or another, anybody that played video games had that moment, whether they would like to believe it or admit it or not. Someone's been scared by video games, and I'm not talking about necessarily just the ones that scare you, like Silent Hill or Resident Evil. I'm talking about games that aren't supposed to be scary, but become scary, if that makes any sense. Like glitches that aren't supposed to be happening. Has that ever Michael's experience, my little cousin Michael, he's not little, but my cousin Michael, he's experienced stuff like that where we were playing video games and then out of nowhere the game will glitch and there'll be a face like burned onto a screen kind of like I'm talking about games acting on their own, weird hidden messages within video games. There's a ton of that. Saves that shouldn't exist, but they have existed for you in the past, or characters breaking the fourth wall. Especially when breaking the fourth wall wasn't so prevalent and it was something new. It was like the characters were talking to you and you would get scared at first, like, wow, why are they talking to me? And almost like if the game knows you know what I mean? And like that's the part that freaks people out, and that's what keeps people glued to the screen when like that happens. There's always hidden messages in a lot of video games, especially in, I guess, the modern era of video games. You could say that happens a lot in the Rockstar games, like Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto. Like,
I love Grand Theft Auto.
So my question to you guys,
that stalker scares me more than a video game. I'm just kidding.
So my question to you guys is, out of those things that I mentioned, not necessarily the game being scary, but weird instances that didn't make any sense. Can you remember anything like that ever happening to you?
I think that I had experienced stuff like that, but it was probably the ghost in my home because it wasn't necessarily
Right.
like a glitch or something that appeared on the screen. It was more like we would leave the game on. We played, we had a Nintendo, like an old school one, right? We would play that a lot in the back room, like where I grew up. And even my mom would play it. So we would like literally fight over it, like me and my mom, my sisters. And so one time I was playing and my mom and my sisters had left to like the freaking remate or something. And I went to use the restroom and I could hear the game playing. So I was like, oh, like it probably paused. And you know how or I don't know if you remember the Nintendo when this game would barely start. You hadn't pressed start yet to start the game. It would kind of do like a little, not
Like a
commercial, but
demo?
like a demo. Yes. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, like my game or whatever. And so when I walked over, I could see like the screen was on and like I could see like Mario moving, like all like with his little body and I was like, and then I just would like went really fast to see if there was a pillow or something on it and there wasn't. And I was just like, and like stuff like that freaked me out. And I was like, I would just like, I'd have to like sit against like a wall. I couldn't just be playing, like in front of the TV or something. Like I'd have to sit with something behind me or a pillow or something so that I wouldn't get caught, like, I don't know, or I wouldn't feel like somebody could come up and scare me or something.
I know what you mean. That's pretty good. I mean, I would be lying if I didn't do weird things like that too. Like I'd build a couch fort. So to make myself feel more secure while I was in the living room playing video games. Because I don't know about the generation now, it's not so much the same, but when we were growing up, playing video games in the living room TV, that was
the
like
best.
it was a big deal. Like I'm playing on the big TV. Instead of your little chingadera like this in your room.
Yeah.
So I would build these things, just like you said, Jesse, just so nobody could creep up on me and scare me, or me scare myself, which that happens a lot. But I get it. I definitely get that. What about you, Oscar?
I think one of the weirdest things that happened to me was playing Guitar Hero. I actually found a picture of similar to how my screen froze. I was very, very talented at Guitar Hero, like very good. I used to live on that game. Then one day when I was doing the battle against the devil, this screen froze. It's
Just
very
like you froze
similar,
right now.
very similar to this.
What the?
That's creepy.
And so I'm just like, the game froze, and I put the guitar down. I'm like, all right, like, I'm gonna go restart it. I'm gonna go like press the restart button on PS2.
Hey, I'm gonna blow on it.
As I put the guitar down, I start walking, and I'm about to press the button. It just goes again. Nobody hit the game. And I had the PS2 Slim, so it wasn't even like it was like it was just fine. Like it's never happened.
It wasn't overheating or anything like that.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And then I kept playing, and I had missed a note already at that point because I went to go pick it up, and then I was able to play the whole thing after that.
Andale, why are you trying to be better, huh? Why are you trying?
I don't know, but that's the experience I had with that.
Pinche, El Diablo was like this. No, you're not better than me.
He's that's like, I will have the
Tenacious D.
Devil.
Yeah.
Hell no. So, okay, I have to bring this up. Okay, I know it's like crossing streams almost with one of our related YouTube channels, but Lavender Town Syndrome. I'm sure you guys haven't heard this. This one's wild because it's tied to real life rumors in Lavender Town. Lavender Town is a town in Pokemon Red and Blue, and this town is prominent because there's Pokemon Ghost in this town. So, like I said, it's part of Pokemon Red and Blue. It's got creepy music. So here's the rumor. Okay. There's a high-pitched tone that caused kids in Japan to feel sick, anxious, some say even worse. There was like different reports that it only happened during their time in Lavender Town, which is crazy because for anybody that's not aware of Pokemon or isn't like well versed in it, it's like Cubone's mother, which is Marowak. Marowak's and she's a ghost. And it's just tied around all of that. I don't want to spoil it too much. If you haven't played it, go play the game. But it's.
Have you gotten to that? Have you guys gotten?
No, I mean I've played different versions of it. I played this game. I lost count how many times I've played this game, but I've never experienced high pitched tones that made me feel weird or sick when I was in Lavender Town. But that was because the weirder part is that it's sound based, like sonidos. So it's like it's a strange way to take a look at it. There's no visuals involved, which usually when it comes to video games, what scares you is visuals. It is coupled with some sound that scares you, but Uh, like the episode we had with Buddy and frequencies. In this instance, it was frequencies messing with their brains. Um, they never found out if it was, you know, if it had to do like a broken code, or maybe the developer put that in there by accident. They never found out, but it it is tied to something that happened in real life, which is crazy.
That is crazy. Because I can see, I mean, obviously, if it's tailored for little kids,
Mhm.
like there's certain frequencies that we're gonna pick up as adults, so we're not based on like not only based on like our age and what we're going through and what stage we're at mentally, but vulnerable, right? Also, so like it's pretty. I can see how like a younger child that's more innocent and is just kind of into the game and not really dealing
Right.
with all that type of that adults usually are would like get affected by it.
Definitely.
But also
Um,
other video games, right? Haven't there been kids that have
yeah,
seizures and like
there
puke
has
and
been. Yeah, yeah, and you're right. There are a bunch, and some of it may correlate to, I guess you could say, seizures because of the blinking lights or whatever, and epilepsy and all. Not epilepsy. What's the other word?
yeah, if they have
The
epilepsy or
Schizophrenic.
Yeah,
schizophrenia
I was
or
right.
whatever.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, and they're affected by bright lights or like flashing lights, and that definitely ties into it. But it's weirder in this case because it's kind of unsolved and unexplained.
Like
At
nobody ever
least
cared to follow up or see what happened or
I'm sure
fucking
they had some level of investigation, but I could be wrong. If you're watching this video and you're aware of this story, please leave a comment letting us know any details that you may know about the Lavender
if
Town
you're the creator of Lavender
issue.
Town.
Hi, if you're Nintendo, why did you do this? I'm just kidding.
I actually found an audio file of what the sound sounds like.
Really?
You guys
Okay.
want me to play it?
Fuck it.
Bleh.
We all just start profusely vomiting everywhere right now. Bleh.
All right, here it goes.
So dumb. You're so stupid.
I was like, that makes me want to do something else. I'm just kidding.
I way.
Nah, but I mean,
Hey,
think about
Jesse.
it. Do you think like I don't know? Sometimes like there's like these games that are canceled or they're just discontinued. Like there's like some hidden agenda behind it.
No, of course.
Like
There has
Yeah.
to have been a creator that had like was like with people or just got, who knows? Like they're able. Can you imagine with all the stuff they're able to put in there? Like who knows?
I know. No, it's true, and I'm glad you bring that up because this is where it gets a little uncomfortable. There are games, stories, uh, where files appear that you didn't create. Characters say your name, like your actual name. Game reacts to your real life behavior. So there's a bunch of games that are out there now. They're modern games, and they use AI to pretty much kind of hack your computer to gather as much information about you and then your information is in the game, and you're starting to see real life people's name in the game, or it'll take pictures of you if you have a webcam, like that crazy like that. There's a bunch of games out there like that right now.
That is
Um,
crazy. Why would you even play something like that? I'm assuming people play it because they know that they can kind of live this virtual life.
well, yeah. Um, I guess a good example is there is a guy that I follow, and his name is King Wolves. All he does is play horror games. That's all he does, and he streams on Twitch, and he uploads on YouTube. He played a game. I forgot what the name of the game was. It could be This Game Is Watching You, or I don't remember. It was so long ago, but not so long ago. It was sometime last year. And he played it and he started experiencing all of that. Now for him, it's different because it's content and it's content for his Twitch streamers and for his YouTube channel. But it started freaking him out after a while. Like it had pictures of him and like it was just weird. So you can only imagine now imagine there's a dev that does the same thing, but without you knowing it, without it being part of the experience of, because he already knew that his information would be a part of it. And it was pretty much reading his computer or whatever. Imagine if you're playing a game that has nothing to do with any of that and it's taking your information like that and it starts popping up in the video game. How would you react?
I'd freaking turn it off. I'd burn it. I don't know. That's just freaking weird. I'd be like, what in the heck? I'd
I'd write a strong letter to
Dear
Steam.
Mr. Dear President of...
Oh, go ahead.
Us?
No, I think at first, like, it would be like, oh, shoot. Like,
would you be curious?
That's pretty cool. Like, it got that. But then...
Osk by now, Jesse, he'd be like, all right,
he's
let's figure this out.
Let's see if this really knows.
Yeah.
He's like, what's my favorite food from Santa Gloria Tacos?
What's my favorite organic consumption? What is it?
But then I'll question it, like, okay, maybe I accepted some terms, maybe I'd kind of rationalize, but then I'll really go into the settings and be like, all right, was I the one that did this? And if not, then I'd be like, okay, this is pretty scary. Like, oh, you know what? I just remembered. Remember Talking Tom?
Yes. Yeah.
That was scary, dude. It would literally talk to you.
Talking Tom?
The little cat.
Hey, why does that sound familiar? Yes.
It's a little cat. Yeah.
Yes.
At first, it was all fun and games. It repeats it to you, and then it started to tell you to do things. And I was like, yo, okay.
Go spill the milk in the kitchen.
No, wasn't it tied to like dark that kids were like offing themselves or something?
Yeah.
That's freaking crazy.
There was links to that. I forgot about Talking Tom, dude. There's games that are like that though.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you even know who to trust when you're playing these games, even if you're kids or as an adult or whatever? Because that's what mostly kids want, like for Christmas, PS5s and Xbox, and whatever freaking game is out, whatever console. And sometimes the parents are like, "Oh, es un juego" or whatever. But like when these games are coming out, or just because it's famous or popular because people are playing it, how do you even know like what the creators are putting in there? What is like legal or illegal or what all that like to put in a game? Like you don't know. For all you know, there can be something hidden.
Well, and that's another thing, Jesse. I would say all the time, when you play a game now, at the beginning of the game before you even start, usually there's terms of service or terms of agreement before you even play. What kid is going to sit there and read that whole thing?
Not even
adults.
A parent. That's what I'm saying.
Even adults.
I know that they have those like eye Oscars. Like I would.
I read all 6 pages of GTA 5.
I mean, it's like anything else that you have to like read the term and agreements, but like who's gonna do that? You're just like,
hardly anybody.
Start.
You could be giving away your life and you have no idea, just so that you could go and be on GTA 5 and score some and steal some money from a bank or something. I
was horrible. I used to do that all the time. I used to get
Jesse would probably get a and,
I would get
pay the hooker and then kill her and take the money back.
I would take them to like a remote area, make them get the money back, and then I kill some other.
Make them dance.
I was like I was like, here, go with this. Oh, what is it? The vanilla, the vanilla unicorn or what?
Jesse's like, she's a cereal.
I'm over here like
horrible.
I'm over here like, yeah, go to the spa, get them, and you know how like it starts to pan the camera. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
can't see from this angle.
He's trying to wipe it.
I know.
Damn, bro, you exposed me. Yeah,
It's kind of like the late night television when it just goes blurry because it's showing nude stuff.
Yes.
I think I saw a nipple. It was fun. Didn't we say we're gonna make our Patreon something similar to that?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You want to watch this?
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. But no, yeah, I totally get what you guys are saying in regards to terms of agreement or whatever, because it's a scary thing to think about after the fact, not when you're trying to blast through it so you can start playing the video game.
Right. Because even like, I don't know, I just like that whole thing. It's weird to me. Like, why are we trusting this? I feel like the person creating this game also kind of has to have some type of weirdness to create these games.
Oh, of course. Everybody has a weird quirk. Sometimes it's weirder than others.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, okay, ultimately, the reason haunted games freak people out more than movies is simple. And you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, okay? You're in control until you're not. You're holding the controller. You're making the decisions. You're inside the experience. You're engulfed. You're immersed into whatever it is that you're playing. Then suddenly, the game takes control back. That's when your brain goes, something's wrong. Do you ever feel that way? Because I do. I don't. It's more of a psychological thing where you're so immersed into a game that you forget about real life and you feel like you're living in it. Then it kind of takes over. Like right now, I still play video games a lot, especially late. And right now, I'm really into Jurassic World Evolution 3. It's basically you build the park and you synthesize the dinosaurs and all that stuff, and you can set them free so they can attack the people. It looks funny.
I like those kind of games. I don't know if it's because I'm old, but like I have a grocery store game right now and I manage a grocery store.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot him. And it's like the same concept. You know, you make money and you design the whole park. You're like, oh, that lamppost doesn't look good right there. Just let's move it this way a little bit.
Yes. The green tiles.
This dinosaur's not good here. Let's move it over there.
I hate that.
Stupid like that. But at what point do you realize you're like, I have a real life? What am I doing here?
I don't. When the kids come and ask me for something, like,
they interrupt you. Hey, I'm trying to fire someone in my store.
Exactly. I hate that. Like, no, I mean, it's true, but I feel like sometimes you're playing games and it's part of the game to kind of do something on its own, right? It's like when you're playing Grand Theft Auto, all of a sudden, like, it comes in with like the part of the story, right? So like a character starts talking, and you're like, oh, what the heck? You know, I was about to rob this. So,
or they start throwing UFOs and Bigfoot in there and like that.
It's craziness. So I can see that, but that is weird. Like that has happened that something happens and I kind of like snap out of it and you're like, oh, what time is it? Like,
it's like 5 a.m. Oh,
yeah, literally.
What about you, Oscar?
Yeah, that's how I am with the most recent game that had me like that, or even as a kid. Not as a kid, but like as a teen, would be Roller Coaster Tycoon. Like, dude, I was too invested into that game. Like, I would make sure there was like trash cans at every like 5 feet. Like, make sure that they had a bench to sit down.
He's all like looking up regulations and shit.
I would literally
Is this ADA compliant? I don't think so.
He's like, per ADA regulation, we need to have a ramp on this.
I would look at the maps from like
think about Buddy here.
from Knott's Berry Farm. I'll pull them up and I'll be like, all right, look, this is how I do it. I'd make sure the themes have to go exactly the way. Like,
so you like reorganize knots how you would
much.
design knots? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
so like that, and then it would be like 4 a.m, and I'm like, damn. Or like the same was like a
And when was this? I like last night.
This one was a couple months ago. But because my mind as a kid didn't have the creativity. Oh, it did, but like the experience that I do now, and I'm like, now my roller coaster park.
Now it's gonna look awesome.
It's like a badass.
Like when you're a kid, I know. When you're a kid, it's all up. It's just all
like a clown with a balloon.
The fireworks show. You can set up the fireworks show how you want it. Like, dude, I was setting up like every single part. And then another game that had me like that was SmackDown versus Raw, when you create your own character and you make the decisions, dude. And like, dude.
The one that would trip me out was The Sims. I used to play that all the time, and it was like, you know, if you want to like, you know, be nice, it would be fun. Like, oh, you want to be nice to him or her, whatever. And then it's like, okay, you've been nice for whatever. Do you want to take it to the next level? And I'd be like, what the heck is this? Because then you start like
Jessie's like 12. She's like, what do you mean?
Yeah, because
and you know how they blur out they blur it out.
And then all of a sudden, like, there's somebody that she's like pregnant, and then I'm like, what is the girl? What's going on? But I'm like, that's crazy. Like,
I used to do diabolical in Sims. Like, I would have a bunch of people living in my house, and I
fucking orgies,
like
and
burn
shit.
them. No, I'd burn them and like drown them. And
so I didn't have Sims, but on Facebook, well, actually on MySpace, it was Yoville. You guys remember Yoville?
Yes, Yoville.
Okay, so my computer couldn't handle it on MySpace, but it could handle it on Facebook. That's how I got on Facebook. So it was cross platform. So I jumped on Facebook, and I would do that. Like, I would go and like, you would, it was real people though, right? Like, you wouldn't know who's on the other side. You would put like, you'd go, then you would have like this like house or whatever. You'd join the lobby, and then you'd be like, oh, like pay this much money or this whatever. You go to like a bed and lay down, and they would place a chair on top of the bed, and then the character could sit down, and it would just chat like, yeah. It was so weird. And then people would be like, you just walk into like the kitchen, and there'll be like one with a knife, and somebody's laying on the table. You're like, what the heck is going on? Like, yeah, it was some weird games, bro. Like, people found these.
But now it's like kind of transitioned over to like VR, VR chat, or Roblox and all those games where it's pretty much a social platform, just virtual. It's a video game.
Yeah.
And we touched on it a little bit on the last episode, but on the uncensored version, because I took out all of that segment because it kind of didn't align with the episode, and it kind of does now, where all that is scary with Roblox. I don't know if you guys have seen all that stuff where it's become a child rapist foothold. A lot of PDF files. It's just a breeding ground for them, and for
the
a
other
while,
Thelma was playing Brookhaven. You can roommate people to make them your family, and he always leaves, and that's how I know him or Vale are doing something. He has to go on the step, and so I heard him, and he was like, "What's your name?" and whatever, and then I was like, "What are you playing?" And Vale's like, "Thelma's online dating with an e-girl." And I was like, what? so then I go, and it's him, and he's in the game. He's laying down in the bed with another player, right? They're like, because they're roommate and they're whatever. So I got on the chat, and I was like, who is this? How old are you? And the person just put, oh, I'm 14 or I'm 16 or something like that. And I said,
Oh,
"Well,
hell no.
do you know that I'm 4?" And then she just got up and she like left, like get off from the bed and left.
What was Demo's character doing? Was it just
He was just they were chilling they were just chilling on the bed because that's all you can do. You could just lay on the bed. You can't do anything like Sims or anything.
just like you're like this?
Yeah, and but he doesn't know how to text, but he uses a voice chat. So I'm like, I don't know if she thought he was a little boy or a little girl or I don't know what the hell. And then or maybe it was just a freaking weirdo that thank God I caught in time. I don't know.
Oh, and that's another scary thing about it as well is the weirdos.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys heard about that with Roblox where they didn't do anything for a long time, and there was like a well-known YouTuber that was going against Roblox and all that, and they instead of dealing with the problem, which is the PDF files, they banned the guy.
Mhm.
Because they said because it's turning into a form of vigilantism instead of I don't know. I thought it was political and stupid to do that instead of fixing your game and making it a safe place for kids. It's
Right.
not a safe place anymore,
It's not.
unfortunately.
Mm-mm.
So,
That's
and
crazy.
I'm not just bashing on Roblox. There's a ton of games that are just like
Yes.
that. You know,
Yep.
I don't know. I wanted to bring that up too because I know that we talked about it a little bit, and I don't know. Video games are they. This is coming from a gamer. Video games can be fun. They are fun, but there is definitely a dark side to video games,
Mhm.
for sure. Whether it's baked into the development of the game or the game itself, or
The players.
something, yeah, or the players or something revolving around the game. Because I've seen some crazy on online gaming. And we're talking not necessarily just a game like Sims or Roblox. I'm saying like Call of Duty. Call of Duty, that was like a rite of passage for hardcore gamers to get through all that. Like Call of Duty chats, voice chats those lobbies were diabolical. Diabolical.
Thick-skinned people were made.
Yes. You had to
You just
doesn't
hear
exist
this?
anymore.
You just hear this? You already know somebody's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
say.
You already know what they're gonna say. That deep breath, you already hear it. So it's just I don't know. The gaming space could be a beautiful area for people that are trying to unwind or decompress, but it's also a place of evil. Um,
Mhm.
like to wrap up the whole gaming thing for games like Silent Hill, Resident Evil, Left 4 uh, just horror games in general, Phasmophobia, Demonologist, all of them. Do you think because there's some level of some of these games I play, there's pentagrams in them, and you have to do some kind of seance or whatever there's got to be inherent evil in these uh, video games, right? They have to be.
There has to. Either there has to be like a I don't know, like maybe I'm opening a can of worms, but maybe they're actually making it's a way for people to do rituals to keep this going in
You're
a
right.
way.
Yes,
And
I
they're like,
agree.
"Oh, it's a game, nothing, this is what you have to do." But it's like when you really look at it and study it,
Yeah, what are you really doing?
what are
Yeah,
you
what are you,
really
yeah,
doing? What are you really summoning or whatever? And I feel it has to attribute to something to make you feel freaked out in the game because there can be people that are like, "Oh, I'm not afraid of it. I'm gonna play," and then they start doing all this, and then they start feeling all these things. So it could
no,
be
true.
something. I don't know.
I think it links to what I said earlier. When I said that when I play horror games and I start hearing noises and all of that, when I'm playing these horror games, it's one and the same where you're invoking something, or there's like a spell being said, or there's, a pentagram on the floor and you're burning tarot cards kind of.
Or like
Yeah.
or like in
Yeah.
Faz where you have to literally use your own voice to call
Yeah.
out to the ghost in the game.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's weird.
Exactly, Oscar. I forgot about that aspect. In both Demonologist and in Phasmophobia, in order for the ghost to hear you when you're trying to use an EVP or a ghost box, you have to talk in game so that the ghost can hear you and reply to you
Yeah,
if you
fuck
ask a
that.
question.
Mm-mm.
So if you're doing it in the game and there's something around you, okay, and you're saying the same thing you would say in real life, like, what are you invoking?
And you say the person's name. Remember, it tells you the name of the person.
Yeah, say the person's name
That's
too.
what I'm saying. It's like almost the same as playing like a video game of the Ouija board or something. It's
Yeah.
still the same.
Same. Now, it does scare the shit out of me, and because of the after effects, is it fun to play? Yes. Am I going to stop playing? Probably not. We'll probably still play, but I'll do a quick little prayer and a sign of the cross before and after. But yeah, ultimately, there's so many weird things about video games that it's hard to touch on and just on our show. I feel like it's another topic that we could blow up and have a few episodes about. But the real question for the both of you, would you, Jesse, you already heard me talk about demonologism and phasmophobia, and Oscar has played them before. Now knowing what you know and being more involved in the paranormal community and us having this show, would you play any haunted game, even the ones we mentioned, and you knew something was off and you were invoking it? Would you play, Jesse,
No.
with us?
Hell to the no. I'll watch you
Imagine
and
Jesse. Imagine Jesse on that game, dude. Oh my god!
My
We have
brother-in-law
to
used to
play.
play one. He used to like make me and his wife play one, and I don't remember what the name of it is, but you had to go into like different rooms and it was like dark and it was weird. And that's all they would basically do is just record us like screaming and then they make fun of us. But I don't remember what it's called. But I don't remember invoking anything or having to say something like
Yeah. To bring to
but
make
I
something
just remember it
happen.
was like a lab or like a room and then a lab and then I don't know.
That's interesting. What about you, Oscar? I kind of know what your answer is going to be, but I think you'll elaborate a little further.
Yeah, I mean, even though I knew like it's part of the experience of the game, of course I'll do some sort of protection, right? Like,
Are you guys wanting to set up a game or what?
yeah,
We're going to play right now on this episode.
yeah, but I think that's what adds to the experience of the game. It's like the uncertainty of are you like you put yourself like if you are in the game and are you invoking something in there or in real life, and that's I guess that's the goal of the game and the creator, for that feeling to stick with you, just like movies, right? To stick with you. Final Destination, all these types of movies that like it just kind of like kind of uneasy for a couple weeks, for a couple days, and I feel like that's what we like as humans. I don't know, especially when
we have a paranormal podcast, so
that's a good example,
but yeah,
there. I knew going into the podcast, I told you, I admitted this to you guys. I'm like, I'll be scared for like the next couple months.
For the next couple days.
Have you guys watched Undertone yet?
Not yet. Is it available on streaming yet?
I don't know. It may be.
Let me see. Undertone.
I have to watch Hail Mary.
Oh, Hail Mary is so good, you're gonna cry.
Is that with Anne Hathaway?
No, it's with that guy, right? No.
Ryan Gosling.
Oh, Ryan Gosling. Okay,
yeah,
that's
Ryan
right.
Gosling.
I actually cried when the Artemis landed.
Of course you did.
It landed in San Diego. It did.
He met. Is that when you cried? And when it landed in San Diego, Oscar?
No, like the real one. Like the one that just landed.
That's why.
It was in San Diego?
When it landed. Yes.
I thought it was out in Texas or something.
No, it was right here in the Pacific.
Oh shoot! Okay.
It was someone with a kite in San Diego, and Jesse thought it was Artemis.
No, it was in San Diego. Everybody was sending it to me. Are you gonna go see it? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go get my scuba gear.
Isn't it hilarious the way Jesse imitates other people? I gotta go fucking fit. I gotta go fit. And it's funny because it could be a dude. It doesn't matter who it is. It's all the same. Yeah. I gotta go fucking fat. Like if she'll be imitating me and do the same voice. No, actually, no. For me, she's like this. Yeah. So, okay. We haven't done these in a while. Buddy's not here for it. But it's something I wanted to bring back. And people tend to enjoy it. Especially all the people that are bugging us to be on the show. We got like 3 other emails yesterday. They want to be on the show, and I have to hold on. We'll get around to you. A lot of them are authors, just like random authors, not even adjacent to our content, which is fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well.
Okay, let's go ahead and do this.
Okay, let's go.
Here we go. It's our D&D segment. We haven't done it in a while. Okay. Let me lower the music a little more. There we go.
Yeah, I'm like scared.
Jesse's like... Okay. Let me paint the picture a little bit. You guys are all at my house. It's like 2 a.m. We find an old PlayStation, the first one. No label. We turn it on. The title screen is blank, but there's a save file already there, and it says "Do not load."
Oh my God.
Okay. We have 2 choices, the 3 of us. Do we start a new game or load that file?
You are going to load the file, but I would think we say we start a new game.
Load it.
I say load the file. Okay. We load the file. On the screen, there's a character already standing in a dark room. There's no UI, no music. Then text appears. You're back. Welcome back. Game starts naming personal details about the 3 of us. Virgil likes to talk about Jesse loves Starbucks, and Oscar likes either his balls tickled or organic water.
His balls tickled while he drinks organic
water.
Okay.
The screen flickers. The character turns slowly. Us. Okay. What's our next move?
Turn it off.
Turn off the console. I do, Jesse. Keep playing. What do you guys want to do?
Melee.
Melee him? Try to hit him on the screen?
I'll click the thumbstick.
Okay.
Probably keep playing, because what if you turn it off and it doesn't? Who knows?
Yeah, we'll just keep playing.
Keep playing? Okay. As we reach forward to keep playing, the TV goes black. And then our reflection is gone. We can't see ourselves on the TV. It's a CRT TV, okay? An old school one, a tube TV. It's an actual glass so you can see yourself. Whatever. Real question. Okay. What do we do next? We don't see ourselves. Do we leave the room, try to go outside, try to turn the game back on? What are we doing?
I feel like if we turn the game on, we're going to be inside the game. So I would leave.
Okay. You want to leave? Ask?
So it's either leave, turn it on.
Do we leave with Jesse or try to turn it back on?
Nah, turn it back on.
Oscar stays by himself. I'm too scared, and I try to leave with Jesse. Me and Jesse go out the door, and it's just a void. It's static void outside. The door closes behind us. Me and Jesse are stuck in a vortex. Lost forever. Oscar reaches forward to turn the game on. As he's doing that, a hand reaches out from the TV, pulls him inside. Now he's the character in the game. We're all lost forever. End game.
I knew something was it was going to happen like that.
All right, buddy. You're next.
Buddy, what do you got?
He's going to grab him into the game, and then that's it. It continues.
So I wanted to have an episode like this for a while. I know we did the Backrooms a while ago, which is also a video game, but it was more towards just that game in particular. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's going to be a Backrooms movie.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You guys see that? I forgot who's starring in it. Do you guys remember who's starring in it?
I don't know. It's A24, no?
Yeah, it is an
producers?
A24
Yes,
movie.
A24.
It is. So I looked it up. It's I can never say his name, by the way. Chiwetel
Oh, yes. That guy.
Ejiofor. Yeah. Yes, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
He comes out. Avon Jogia. Yeah, there's a few people in this, but it's going to be interesting because this game's been around for a long time, and it scares the shit out of a lot of people, and it creeps people out. So it's going to be interesting how they adapt it into an actual film. Aside from Undertone, Jesse, was there any other? I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong. I know this might not be just on horror movies, but I feel like outside of your Marvel movies or whatever super popular genre out there, have you guys noticed something? Rom-coms there's no more rom-coms. Like Forgetting Sarah Marshall, or even like those ridiculously outlandish
They do.
movies.
They're just
like
on Tubi.
like Super Bad and I Love You, Man.
The Wrong Missy.
The wrong
Yeah, that was a good one too. Yeah, I feel like they're direct to Netflix movies, and they're
they
rare.
are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like Hulu or Netflix. The only rom-com that's coming out is called, I think it's something about You and Me in Tuscany or something, or
That sounds familiar.
Wait, that's an older movie. I don't know, but it's a girl from The Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Some hot guy.
Okay. Some hot guy.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you also shared, Jesse, I don't know how I feel about this. Oscar, I don't know if you saw it. Jesse shared it in our chat.
Oh, yeah, I did.
On HBO Max, they're going to have the Conjuring TV show.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's going to mess it up completely.
I just hope, I don't hope they don't make it like more cheesy and like, they're going to mess it up. Like it's already it was kind of going downhill already.
Yeah, it was.
So I don't know.
But do you know any details? Is it like they're going to start from the beginning and do it all over again?
No, I don't know. They're just barely starting to announce it. I wonder if there's a trailer.
I hope.
Let's see.
Conjuring TV show.
Just put Conjuring series trailer.
Produced by James Wan. At least James Wan's a part of it. There's that. Yeah, they just like kind of announced. Well, they announced it back in.
There's a trailer on
September.
YouTube.
Or is it like fan made?
I don't
Let's
think
see.
so. Official trailers for
Oh, okay. Dude, that's crazy. I have to show you guys this. On Normal Dudes, what were we talking about with Oscar and his like furniture?
the hand chair.
Okay, but what stores did we mention? Did I mention?
Oh, like Crate
Living
and Barrel
Spaces,
and like
Crate and
Living
Barrel,
Spaces.
Sprouts.
Keep that in mind. Look at the ad I got.
Style. You can shop over 50 desks. Executive desk for just $7.95. We even offer free shipping as soon as next day. Get inspired and save only at Living Spaces.
Living
Bro.
Spaces.
Isn't that crazy? I didn't even type it in anywhere. Okay, let's look at this trailer real quick and we'll call the show. Living Spaces. Otra vez.
Maximum comfort together in our reclining sectional.
Okay, skip it. It says skip right there.
Davy Death Ray. This is not a trailer.
About 48 hours here that the
Oh my God.
Squires
Shut up.
the box office.
Nope. Are you sure? I don't think so. I'll just cut this out. It's fine.
Yeah. Thought I saw one. I'll check.
But anyway, needless to say, I just hope they don't f it up. That's
Me
it.
too.
Okay. Well, do you little housekeeping. We're at the end of our show. We appreciate everybody that's been watching. We're seeing an increased number of watchers or viewers off YouTube platform. We want to thank you guys for the support and continue to watch it predominantly of the female side of the gender. What the hell is that next to? Is that Kiara next to you? That scared the shit out of me, by the way.
Sounds to say hi.
She wants to be a part of the show. Wait, didn't you say you were getting another dog?
I was, but
That never happened?
well, we tried with one of them, but they started fighting like an hour in. So
Oh.
Too
so
bad.
we got to get a puppy.
That sucks. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, we would just want to say thank you to everybody out there that's continued support. Big shout out to our Patreon members, Kylie, Miriam, and Casey. We thank you guys for being a Patreon supporter. You could be a Patreon supporter too if you head on over. It's the links in our bio on YouTube, and it's also on our link tree on every platform. So if you want to go check out our Patreon, you can. Everything we have on Patreon, we're going to be putting it on Apple Podcasts subscription or premium, whatever it's called. We're going to have the same thing on there so that if you're already on Apple Podcasts, you can just subscribe and get all that content. Anyway, what you get is Normal Dudes, which is behind the scenes of us talking about stuff that has nothing to do with the paranormal, sometimes about our personal lives. I'm the first one to do that. I don't think anybody else has. Yeah, we have. But overall, we want to thank all of you. And do you guys have anything for our dudes out there before we go?
Be careful when you're playing your video games.
Yeah.
Ask.
Just
don't play Phasmophobia.
Don't
by
play
yourself
Phas at night at 3 a.m. and conjure something.
And don't invoke things.
Bro. Let us know in the comments if you guys have experienced anything with video games like we touched on tonight. We would love to hear your stories. Anyways, that's all we have for you guys tonight. We will catch you on the next one. Later, dudes.